I'm standing here with Leanne Welham, the writer and director of the movie Nocturn. We're very happy to have you here. Your movie is about a woman that suddenly decides to do something a bit crazy and new, and I was wondering what you think makes people do such radical choices all of a sudden.
I think in the case of the character in my film called Jodie, a lot of it is boredom, I think, and frustration, which makes her make these choices. And when I was writing the film, I became quite interested in the idea of people who are bored are quite kind of interesting people because they will almost do anything to change their situation. So that was where the idea came from.
And what do you think, what kind of effect could these choices have on the rest of their life, do you think?
For my film in particular?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, it's hard to say, I'm not sure. I think it's just one of those nights you have that I think kind of resonates a little bit with you, and maybe it won't really change that much immediately, but maybe in the long term it'll kind of ripple out and something will change, maybe like in a, like a sort of butterfly effect type thing, who knows.
Yes, because the ending was very open. And
yeah, I mean, in my opinion, well, no, I don't want to say what I think she'll do because it kind of ruins it, but yeah, I think it definitely changes things for her.
I'm curious about the girl in the movie that she meets, and I wonder what you think she represents.
I think Nina, who was played by Jenny Jacks, represents, I think, she's a bit of a wild child type character, and I think for Jodie she kind of represents a piece of herself. I think she sees herself a little bit in Jodie, or in Nina, so who she kind of used to be maybe 10-15 years ago, but then I think the differences between them become quite apparent at the end of the movie when she realises her true colours, as it were. So yeah, I think there's that definite connection.
And then finally, I want to know if you have any more projects that you're working on right now.
I do, yeah. I'm in development with a feature film called Twitcher, which is, again, set in England, and it's about a guy who, same kind of thing. He's a very unhappy guy, and he decides to do something about his unhappiness, and he goes off to these remote woods in the English countryside and meets a young girl called Ella, and they kind of end up saving each other in a way. It's a bit like Lost in Translation crossed with My Summer of Love and maybe Taxi Driver a bit. I don't know.
That sounds like a really good movie. Some more bored people. That's
yeah, more bored people meeting not so bored people, I guess.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks.